Got a long row of calf hutches. And today I'm going to show you how we go about feeding them. We can do better, and I'm going to make it happen. Alright, so this is our bottle washer, which actually also doubles as the tank and bottle holder that we use for filling bottles. Just gotta take all these hoses off and set it up for milk separation. So that's the button I press to start separating milk. So the milk comes from the robot through the wall here, in that line, all the way over, down to our twin filters. There's two sets of filters so that when the wash starts, it can just switch over to the other filter because the robots are always milking. And then from the twin filters, it goes down, and then it either goes like right now when we're separating milk down the drain or into the holding tank, or it goes this way, up, back up, the plate cooler, cools down the milk a little more, and then into the tank. The little lights turned on up on each side. Milk tank is full of milk, wraps to the float. I gotta flip this switch here. It turns that pump on. Pump some milk here through this line. I just gotta turn this switch, and then I can start filling bottles. Alright, I got all the bottles filled, so now I gotta go and put the nipples on top. So I gotta grab this pail. Now, you can see they've got a number on them. That's because each nipple is for an individual calf. They always get the same nipple back again. And that's because as they get older and they start using the same nipple over and over again, it starts to wear down. So you can kind of see this one here has the opening worn out so that it stays open, whereas the nice new nipple here is more closed. By always giving them their own teat back again, it ensures that when they're young and more sensitive to stomach problems, that's when they get the teats that are brand new that they have to suck really hard on, and then they get those digestive enzymes going to help them digest the milk better. So some of these numbers are pretty worn out, so I'll go grab the oil-based Sharpie and rewrite some of the numbers.
Gotta practice goofing off with my boys.
Got a tank of water so I can get a calf some water, and a little bucket full of castrator pellets for the calves. We'll top this tank up. Enough racks for 36 bottles, so the last 2 bottles we'll have to just put on the front of the four-wheeler. Tank's just about full right to here, so I can go ahead and turn that off. And okay, now we're all loaded up and ready to feed some calves. So the calves that still need calf starter, I open the door up so I remember to come back for them and top it up. It's completely empty. This one as well. So when our calves get older, we move into these group hutches. I kind of like it better because then they can socialize a little bit. We got some of our group hutches here on pasture. I'll show you why in a minute. So all these big group hutches also get water. The younger ones don't yet because they don't really drink it if you give it to them. These older ones, they eat more grain, so then they also get thirstier. There they are on their fresh green grass. Fill this bucket up right up to the top. There we go, nice and full. There was a calf that got out in our last video. This bugger right here. Much nicer now. They've been getting milk from us. Realizes that we're not all bad. Yeah, so I got them on pasture, and then I move them twice a day onto a fresh patch of grass, which is nice. They can eat some grass get a bit of forage before we wean them off and bring them over to the heifer barn. And then it's also nice because it saves us on bedding. The real reason I started doing it is I was inspired by a guy named Joel Salatin who's got chicken tractors. And basically by putting the animals on grass and on pasture, they get the impact on the environment that they were evolved to have, and it actually helps improve the organic matter in the soil. As you can tell, all the calves have done their bottles, so now it's a matter of collecting all the bottles and feeding the calf starter for the calves that needed it, and then bring them all back to the bottle washer. Calves took the nipple right off the bottle. Spray off the worst of the dirt. Then it's just a matter of turning it on, press the start, and it'll clean all the bottles for me. And double check it's working properly. It's starting to fill up with water. First rinse is just the first wash cycle is just a rinse, and then it's got an acid and detergent where it sucks up from barrels that we got over on the other side of the tank. And then yeah, there's little spray nozzles in there. And it sprays all the water up into the bottles and cleans it. Does a nice job. Okay, so I'm done feeding calves now. All I gotta do now is put the 4-wheeler back.